students, welcome to Meso Study. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting reaction is known as the iodoform reaction, which gives you a very beautiful yellow colored precipitate, right? So this particular reaction, this specific reaction, many questions arise from this topic and straight questions. That means you should know the trick for this reaction, how to perform this, and you will get the answer in just a matter of seconds, right? Okay, let's move on to certain key points about it. First thing, compounds which show the iodoform reaction are as follows. Always remember these two important things. That means these two groups are going to be the most important for iodoform reaction. Yes, as it is, you have to see CH3CO, and here the attachment can be anything, right? Can be an alkyl group, can be a halide, anything. And in a similar manner here in the case of alcohols as well. So basically these two groups, wherever you see these two groups, you should be confirmed that these are going to give the iodoform reaction, otherwise not. Let us discuss certain examples about it first. Let's say I have taken this group, okay? Okay, and let me just this one, first one, okay, you are going to tell me that which all will give the iodoform and which will not. Okay, come on, tell me. So here are certain groups that I have given. Out of the three, which do you think will give the iodoform? Let us have a look at the groups again. These two groups were there, right? Okay, just try to memorize it and now come up here. So the first one, what do you see? If you think that this is going to give the iodoform, no, it is not. This is not going to give the iodoform. Why? Because CH3 is always followed by a carbonyl group. Remember? See, CH3 is always followed by a carbonyl group. So it should be there. So obviously this is not going to. Yeah, this is this simple, right? You should memorize the two groups and you can just figure it out very easily. Next one, CH3 followed by a carbonyl. Yes, it is there. So it is going to give you. Now this one. Now you see CH3 is followed by CH2. No, it is not going to give. But yes, it is going to give you. If you see from the other side. So CH3 followed by CH and OH. CH3 followed by CH and OH, and whatever the further attachments will be, right? Okay, 1 second, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there has to be one hydrogen as well right here, and the further attachment can be anything, fine. So that is what this group is, and obviously the further attachments are of ethyl. I don't care about it, it too is going to give the test, fine. So that is how you have to just figure it out. Now we will be discussing a detail about it, that how the iodoform is performed. Now this is the particular reaction. The reagents are obviously iodine in the presence of a base, and we are heating the reaction mixture and ethyl alcohol. Do you think this is going to give you the product? Yes, this is going to give. See here, it is this. Ethyl alcohol is this only, right? So these three things are intact as I have told you. So that is why it is going to give the iodoform test. Heating the reaction mixture, I get the iodoform. As I told you, it's a very beautiful yellow precipitate which is obtained, right? Some sort of this color, right? So this color is obtained here in the iodoform. So CHI3, just like the chloroform CHCl3, this is iodoform, sodium formate, and as it is, you have to learn that how the products are formed. Obviously, I will be discussing the mechanism also, not that in detail. For that you can refer to my lectures. So let's move on to a little idea about its mechanism as well. First of all, mostly this particular reaction happens for the distinguish of various type of alcohols, whether it's primary, secondary, tertiary, whatever. Next thing, yellow precipitate is formed. You should remember this, because in certain mapping questions you might have seen like A reacts with this and gives B and all, right? So in those kind of questions You might have seen that there is mention that whenever this alcohol, it reacted with the iodine in the presence of a base, it gave yellow precipitate. Now immediately it should strike that this is iodoform reaction, right? And obviously you get a little idea about the alcohol taken in the initial step. Now this is going to be important, a little idea about the mechanism that I have given to you. Removal of hydrogens from the CH3 group and replacement with I negative ions takes place during the mechanism. That is all you have to remember. I will just tell you which CH3 group I am talking about. Let's move on to the previous slide for that. Okay. So see here, I am always talking about this CH3 group which is involved in the mechanism. So this CH3 group, each and every hydrogen stepwise is replaced by I2. See here, I2, it breaks into two ions, I positive and I negative. I negative abstracts the hydrogen from here and continuously, step by step within the mechanism, it replaces each one of them, and Ci3 negative, it gets released from the compound, and finally after reacting with the proton, it gives the iodoform, that is the CHI3, right? So that is how a little idea about the mechanism is. I hope everybody is clear. That is all you need to know for iodoform. That is sufficient enough. Just need to practice a lot of questions, right? If you are facing any difficulty, then I am here to help. Have a nice day.